It started with little things. Loud music at night, tossing his garbage into my bin. But the real issue, Jake parking in my driveway. Yeah. Not his, mine. The first time it happened, I assumed it was a mistake. Maybe a guest? Maybe delivery? So I knocked on his door, explained politely that it was my only spot and asked him to move. He smiled, gave me that annoying chill bro energy and said, "Oh yeah, man, just for a sec. I'll be outta here in 5." 5 turned into 45. I had to leave for work late that day. The second time it was, "Oh, my bad. I was unloading some stuff." The third time? No excuse, just a shrug. I started texting him every time, then leaving sticky notes on his windshield, then taking photos and threatening to report him to the HOA. Nothing worked. It became routine. Come home, find Jake's black SUV in my driveway, knock, argue, wait, like I was the inconvenience, like he was doing me a favor by eventually moving. You know what starts to build in you after being disrespected again and again? Not just anger, resentment, the kind that brews in your chest and makes your jaw tighten every time you turn onto your street and see that familiar shape of his car, waiting like a challenge. Friends told me to get it towed, but I knew the HOA would make it a whole thing, and Jake was the kind of guy who'd retaliate in stupid ways: scratched paint, accidental lawn damage, noise complaints, passive-aggressive war. So I waited, and then opportunity knocked. Last Friday, I came home early from work, bags packed, cooler loaded. I was heading out of town for the weekend, a hiking trip, 3 days in the mountains, no service, no distractions. I pulled up to my house, and wouldn't you know it, Jake's car was right there in my driveway. Again. But this time, I didn't feel annoyed. I felt calm. So calm it scared me. I didn't go knock on his door. I didn't send a text. I didn't even leave a note. I pulled my car in and parked directly behind his SUV, blocking him in completely. He was going nowhere. Not until I came back. Then I turned off the engine, got out, locked my car, and left. Just like that. I was only an hour into the drive when I noticed the first missed call. Then another. Then a text. "Dude, what happened?" Then more calls. A voicemail where he almost sounded apologetic, but mostly angry. I didn't answer. Didn't even read the rest of the messages. I was already breathing in fresh pine air, my phone buried in my bag. By the time Jake realized he was stuck, I was halfway up a trail, drinking water from a creek, feeling lighter than I had in weeks. For the next 3 days, Jake had nowhere to go. No grocery runs, no errands, no parties, no escape. And I slept like a baby in a tent beneath the stars, knowing that for once, he was the one trapped. When I returned Sunday night, Jake was waiting. He didn't say a word, just stared at me as I parked in front of the driveway, got out and moved my car. His SUV was still there, untouched, unmoved, probably running on low gas. And high frustration. The moment I unlocked my car and stepped aside, he pulled out like a bat out of hell. Didn't wave, didn't glare, just sped off like the driveway was cursed. And since then, he hasn't parked there once. Not once. Sometimes the best way to teach someone a lesson is to let them sit in their own mess, alone, trapped, with time to think. Jake underestimated me. He thought I'd always just complain, beg, or tolerate. But all it took was silence and a locked car. And now, my driveway stays empty. If that story gave you the tiniest bit of satisfaction, hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest but most effective revenge you've ever seen? Don't forget to subscribe for more true stories where justice is served cold. And sometimes from out of town. Thanks for watching.